Hey guys, it's Brianna here. So today I want to discuss something that I was um, looking back on, and I had written this down in my notes, and I found it really interesting. I was watching a live stream a couple of weeks ago. Oh gosh, before Thanksgiving, I think it was like the Thursday before Thanksgiving. I was watching this live stream with one of my mentors. I had just bought this product, and it was a live streams, a series of live streams, and the live streams are going to be turned into recordings, and prior to this live stream, he had sent out a survey to all of the people who were inside of my affiliate company, the whole corporation as a whole, not necessarily my business, like my personal team. And it was like a survey, like, okay, how much money do you want to make? What are your goals? Why do you do this? What do you want? Because his thing is that he wants to help his team serve their team to make everybody, everybody the kind of money and the kind of lifestyle that they want. So which I think is great. I just have so much respect for this guy. He's been through a lot, and he's an incredible leader, and he's one of my inspirations. And he was telling me that when he sent out this particular survey, that a vast majority, I think it was somewhere in the upwards of, oh gosh, what did you say the statistic was? Like 65% of people only want to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month inside of their home-based business. And that got me thinking. I was like, okay, because I set really high goals for myself, and that's just who I am. I've never I've always wanted like a certain kind of lifestyle, and I'm when it comes to like that kind of thing, like that's the only time I like, numbers. That's the only time I'm a numbers crunchers, when I'm like actually working out my own finances and stuff like that. It's the only time I ever want to get anything right, you know. But I was working the numbers, and like to have the kind of lifestyle I want, I need to make more than $3,000 to $5,000 a month. But it was just interesting to me to see that it was a vast majority of the people only want to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month. And then I ran those numbers, and I was like, wow, that's only like $30,000 to $50,000 a year. Oh wow, that's only the average American's salary. And I was like, oh. And it got me to this point where I was like, okay, well, everybody just wants to replace their income. And like, you need to realize how easy that is. How truly easy it is to just replace your income, or even just have this extra bit. Like, I mean, like in this current position that I'm in, if I was to replace the income that I'm making, it would be really friggin' easy, or it is really easy, to replace the income that I'm making. But if I was in this position and I actually wanted to keep my job, it would take an enormous amount of stress off myself to know that I can part-time make the money to replace my income, and then have it would be double actually if I wanted to stay at my job. Because like, I mean, a lot of people hate their jobs, but a lot of people like their corporate job, and I think that's great. I mean, like, we need people to like their job, but it was just so interesting to me that a vast majority of people, 65% of the people out of, I think, the 5,000 people that took this survey, said that they only wanted to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month. I don't know, that like really got me thinking, because here I am thinking, oh, I want $1 million a month, and this, that, and the other thing. And not even that, you know what I mean? I wanted, I'm not going to share my income goals with you, because I feel like, my income goals are my own personal income goals, and your income goals are your own personal income goals. But my income goals are bigger than this. So I found it interesting that other people had smaller income goals, because like when each person has a different perspective, So like my perspective was, okay, well, I'm at this spot, but I want to be at this spot. And some people just want to replace what they have because they're living comfortably and they're living fine without that. And that's totally great and awesome. It just really got me thinking. And I would like to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? Do you want higher than what you're making at your corporate job? Are you making the money that you made at your corporate job? Did you just retire from it? Are you still working it? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think that this is an interesting statistic, or do you think that this is like, not interesting at all? I don't know. I want to know your thoughts. If you'd like to learn more about the company that I am in, click the link below and enter your email address, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.